Hi, I'm Sandra LaFlamme with the Siesta Key Area Report. On Wednesdays, I'm going to look to deliver area information, and on Thursdays, I'm going to look to give you statistical real estate, what's happening, where's the direction of prices, what's going on with moving. So today, Wednesday, I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the area. Something you're going to want to know. Siesta Key and Lido are in the city of Sarasota. Part of Siesta Key is in the county of Sarasota. So when I tell you that if you're buying and you're right next to new construction, you're going to want to know who to talk to, whether it's at the city of Sarasota or the county of Sarasota. If you're already living here, you don't even know that you can dial 311. And if you're in the county, you should get somebody in the county who's going to say, where may I direct your call? And if something's going on with your water, with flooding, with your neighbor's new construction, you can call. You can even call ahead of time in the city or the county. And now, even though they have a building that they're going to put there, and we have a lot of new construction because we had a couple of hurricanes in the last 4 years, that require a lot of new construction, well, guess what? Now you can advocate on behalf of your own property not to be flooded by the new construction or impaired by the new construction by being your own advocate. What a lot of people don't understand about Florida is it's a homestead state. Also, what you're going to want to know is we have 35 miles of beach frontage on with 9 bridges from Anna Marie Island south to Manasota Key. All of that encompasses Longboat Key. Longboat Key is in 2 different counties, Manatee County and Sarasota County. And so when I talk about the Siesta Key Area Report, I'm going to talk about both counties and all of the islands, because you could be shopping on Longboat and you're thinking, no, I really like the village of Siesta Key, or vice versa. So all of those things, when you're looking at the Siesta Key area, for those of us who are really skilled about the area, we're also going to want to look at what your lifestyle is, where you want to live, and how you want to get back and forth, and what are the meaningful activities. One of the secrets to the area is knowing your north and south roads once you get on the mainland or the Sarasota Bradenton side. And that it's all vertical values. The closer you get to the water, the more expensive it is. When you're surrounded by water, it's really expensive. But when you're about a half a mile off the water and on the mainland, it still can be expensive if you have 4 or 5 acres, because you can have a farm in the area. Very few people know about the mini farms unless you're already here. But if you're a mini farm aficionado and you want some place to grow your tomatoes and have blueberries and all sorts of wonderful trees, we've got great soil here. Very few people understand how easy it is to get back and forth because of the north and south roads. Tuttle, and because you're going to want to avoid 41, which is sometimes called Tamiami. That's a little known understanding. Tamiami stands for the Tampa-Miami Highway. That's how people used to get into Florida, on the Tampa-Miami Highway. It's now a road that connects right along the intercoastal. In many towns, it's called 41 right on. And then so if you have an address on Tamiami Trail that you're going to, you have to check, is this Bradenton, Sarasota, Venice? Because the numbers and the town can still be on Tamiami Trail, but you could be confused unless you understand what area you're happening to be driving in. The east and west roads are the ones that get you to and from during certain times of the day where you're trying to avoid school traffic. So these north and south roads are great ways to get your kids to school. And you might be thinking to yourself, I don't care about schools. Well, the little known fact here, and almost everywhere, is half the taxes on your home go to your area school. So it does matter to the value of that home if the school is doing well. And there are a lot of good schools in Sarasota and Manatee County, especially Sarasota, where we work really hard for it to be easy to walk to school, which is a big deal in middle America, where I grew up, like in Iowa. Well, it's a big deal here. And one of the other things that makes it easy, if not only do you know your north and south roads, it's portable for you to get back and forth, the east and west roads. So during certain times of the day, some of our east and west roads are easier to get back and forth than north and south roads. And so depending on which school traffic you're trying to avoid, you're not going to want to travel between 2 and 4 on the east and west roads that are going past 4 or 5 schools, because you're going to get stuck behind a bus. And the north and south roads, you're going to maybe be able to avoid it if, like on Bee Ridge and University, there are not a lot of schools. So make sure that you're kind of looking at the time of the days that you're traveling. And business travel is very robust between 5:30 in the morning and 9 a.m. So if you're trying to get to the doctor's office between those hours and there's business traffic, like on 301, you're going to either want to decide to give yourself an extra 20 minutes or reschedule. A couple of secrets you'll find on this channel that I'll keep giving you on Wednesdays. And then on Thursdays, I'll look to keep delivering statistics, which if you've already subscribed and you've already gone to sandralaflamme.com, you know, along with those statistics, I'm also going to give you exact homes that are available right now, so you can click and see the taxes, the neighborhoods. And if you're in a homeowners association, you're going to want to also understand all of the other statutes that are currently in place in Florida, which I'll start talking about on Wednesdays. And Thursdays, I'll give factors that are increasing values or decreasing values and help you along those ways. I'm Sandra LaFlamme. So go to sandralaflamme.com and you'll see what's going on in real estate, and stick to this channel for the inside scoop on what's happening with Siesta Key area. I've been here since 2005 and been doing business since 1998. So I know a little bit about what's going on, and I've been through so many real estate cycles that a lot of stuff that we're seeing happen right now, we're overcoming in a quick way, and you're going to want to hear about it. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great day.